Ready to begin. In five, four, three.
We're here with Rogue Inspiration. We're going to find out a lot more about them and their brand. So, who can tell me, how did you come up with this brand?
Yeah, so I came up with this brand. It was I was dealing with a lot of confidence issues, and so I was looking up for outside sources to kind of motivate me. And when I realized, well, outside sources are not going to really do anything, and I looked within, and so that's what kind of rogue inspiration means, is looking within yourself to find your best version, or the best version of yourself. Um, because we usually try to find out through outside, get motivated through outside points of view.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful, wonderful. Did anyone else wanted to make a comment?
Yeah, I'll say something a little about it. So, Rogue Inspiration was started by my good fellow here, Foster Liggins, and the reason why I joined Rogue Inspiration is because the meaning of the brand. So if you look close, you'll see a light bulb. It's shining. It's broken, but it's still shining. And the motto for Rogue Inspiration is "Shine through your brokenness." And really, that's meant to relate to all of us. All of us have some type of adversity that we've gone through, but we want to tell you that you can still shine and you can still be amazing. So that really, I know I've gone through adversity in my life, and just the fact that he was pushing that really motivated me, inspired him to do the work that he's doing.
Oh, that's great, great. Now, Rogue Inspiration as a clothing line. Why did you choose clothing to push your idea?
Yeah, so the reason why I chose clothing is, I mean, if I could, do music, I would do that. But what I figured that is everybody wears clothes. And something about clothes is clothes makes you feel like when you put on something good, you feel confident. And you go out into the world and you're like, dang, I have this nice shirt on, I have these nice pants on, and you feel like you can accomplish anything. So that's why I chose clothing, because it's really your way to go out into the world and just be yourself.
That's good. That's good. So, how did you build your team? A lot of times when you have an idea, it was maybe one person's idea or a collection. Tell me about your team. Was it you that started it and then you found the guys and joined together, or was it one of those type of things you guys kind of all had the same idea and it just grew from there? Can anybody?
Yeah, so I started Rogue Inspiration in 2018, November, and then Mario, he came aboard, and then Arvin, he came aboard 2 months ago. So they just really they can talk about it. I would like for them to kind of talk
That's
about
great.
why they kind of brought on, but yeah.
So I've been working with Foster for about a year now, and we used to work at Yelp together. He used to work with me, and the way that we met, he was reading books. I'm big on books as well, and so that's where we first had that like connection. Anybody who reads books on self development, I know like they're trying to get somewhere, and that's who I want to align myself with, and that was Foster. So from that point on, I just liked the work that he was doing, and so I studied business, I studied entrepreneurship. I figured I could help him out, and that's where it all started for me and him.
Great, great. Mark?
Yeah, so I was always thinking I wanted to contribute to something that made me the best version of myself, as well as making other people the best versions of themselves. So when I saw what Foster was introducing me to Rogue Inspiration when he started it, I thought it was a great idea. I supported him. I got his hat, and then I watched him and Mario do their thing and how they were inspiring others to become the best versions of themselves. So I decided, you know what? I wanted to do. I've always been thinking a switch turned for me over the summertime, that there's something I want to do that's bigger than myself. So I met Mario for the first time a few months after that, and then when he told me he was working with my friend Foster with Rogue Inspiration, I decided to meet up with both of them, which was 2 months ago. And what they told me, what the brand was doing, where they were going, I believed in them, so I wanted to be a part of that, and that's where I am today.
Good, good, good. So, how many years have you been in business?
Yeah, so 2018 is when we started, so November. So our year was, we've only been doing it for like a year and 2 months right now. But it's really flourishing, so yeah.
That's great. That's great. So, do you only make clothes for men, women, children, all three? What?
So one of we have values in Rogue Inspiration, and we want to make sure we push the equality. So we actually have kid sizes to like 3X, and we did that because we don't want anybody to be discriminated against in Rogue Inspiration.
I'm glad that you say that. Because sizes are a real issue for people who are large. So, have you ever thought about going to maybe 4X, 5X, even 10X?
I would say we have. I mean, I know at least you've had an occasion with a fellow in Las Vegas where he was what, 4X, and he wanted some merchandise. So we've made some special orders for people who are a little larger. Like he said, we want to make sure that we're inclusive. We can include everybody. So we have stuff for men, women, children, and those extra large sizes as well. We want to make sure everybody has access to our merchandise.
That's good. That's good. Have you ever thought expanding to? Because I see that you have hats. Okay. And so shoes, socks. How many different options do you provide? Is anybody gonna?
Yeah, so we are having a full sleeve, a sweatshirt, a hoodie. We also have joggers. I'm actually wearing them right now. And we are coming out with the socks and a sweater that has a quote in the back that talks about how much they love themselves, people that are wearing the product. And I think that's the best way, like Foster was saying before, that we did a clothing brand is because we want people to express themselves. And that's what clothing is, fashion. That's what fashion is, to express yourself. So if we have people expressing themselves, that they can be the best versions of themselves, that they love themselves, then we're just helping everybody out, not just ourselves. So.
That's great. That's great. So, what type of methods do you use? Because Arvin, you're the marketer, right?
Yeah.
And so, what type of methods have you used to try and market this brand?
So far, what we've done is post on social media, record videos for our self-love campaign, and signed up to be a vendor at Black Joy Parade at the end of this month. So that'll be our first vendoring event, and we'll have our merchandise out. We'll really get the name across, because so far all we've done is really online and our social media and face-to-face, or Instagram on social media. So that's what, and our website. So that's what we have done so far, but we expect big things in 2020.
And I would just like to add on that. So we have a lot of stuff to really promote self-development. We got a lot of stuff in the works. We got things like workshops where we want to teach the community financial literacy and life skills as well. And we also want to host podcasts to inspire people. Those are big. People listen to those a lot. So as well as motivational videos, we're going to be doing a lot of that on YouTube, on Instagram. A lot of written content as well. We want to make movies. Just a lot of stuff that we can do to empower people. That's what we'll be doing. We got a lot of stuff in the works.
Great, great, great. So, I really like to hear that, because with Ballers, we do the same thing, and it's always wonderful to hear that other people are out there who are inspired by entrepreneurship. And moving forward with your brand and what you have going on, what ideas do you have for the future as far as expansion is concerned?
Yeah, so for expansion, we really want to focus on just building up our community. Our Mario, he does a really good job of finding events that has to deal with the community, and we want them to be geared towards that. We want to be in the community. Like, we don't want to just do events because with no meaning. We want to do events because they're inspiring the youth. They're focusing on an event like I'm doing a bike ride for people who have AIDS, HIV. I'm gonna do that event because I believe in it. I believe in that, and I want to make sure that they have like a cure. There's find a cure and everything like that. So I really think the expansion of Rogue Inspiration is really going into the events. We're doing commercials, things of that nature to kind of bring the awareness of Rogue Inspiration.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful.
And just to give you an idea of our sort of like expansion, I mean, we have revenue goals of making about $200,000 this year. We're on target to doing that, and then next year we're looking to bring in revenue of about $500,000, and then year 3 we were looking to bring in $100,000 in sales. So in regards to expansion, we're going to really expand. We're going to work our online. Online's big. Really utilizing Instagram and nowadays Instagram influencers to really get our word out and get it in front of the people who are more likely to say yes to us, yes to buying our brand, and more people who can resonate with our message.
Wonderful, wonderful. I don't think I've asked, why did you choose the name Rogue? Rogue Inspiration.
Yeah, so the reason why I chose Rogue Inspiration is because people, most of us, we kind of look for an outside like entity to motivate us. We try to look for, we see this person on social media and they're going to the gym, so maybe if someone went to the gym with me, I can go to the gym. Instead, it's like, no, you need to go out there and you need to go to the gym yourself. You need to go and read this book yourself. You need to take in this information yourself. And by doing that, that's going to help you unlock the best version of yourself.
Wonderful, wonderful. Wow, I most definitely want to buy your clothing line, that's for sure. I am most definitely inspired. I hope you are too. Do you have any last minute words to share with us?
Yeah, I would like to say that Rogue Inspiration is not just a clothing brand, but it's a movement. We want to